Welcome back to the channel with the biggest stories dominating the news cycle right now. We start with a massive revelation from the world of reality television. Get ready for the details as we dive into what 90-Day Fiancé star Edward is preparing for as he gets ready to meet his fiancée in the United States. And you will not believe the surprising decision he made just before this big reunion.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we shift gears completely to the unpredictable world of new couples and shocking relationship dynamics. We are looking at Catie and Josh Atkins, and they are dropping a bombshell that could completely change their future together. Find out the spontaneous habit Catie has that is pushing their engagement to the brink, and what this means for their wedding plans. Our third story brings us to the dramatic and complex life of Geoffrey Paschel. We are unpacking the shocking details surrounding his past, including his time in prison and the revelations from the Netflix docuseries Worst Ex Ever about his 4 ex-wives. Prepare for an intense look into the history behind Geoffrey Paschel and his current situation with Varia Melina. And finally, we make a huge announcement from the high seas. Jake Anderson has publicly confirmed his divorce from Jenna Anderson on the season 22 premiere of Deadliest Catch. Find out the reasons behind this split, what's happening with his boat, and how he is taking on a new role. Don't miss the full story. Subscribe now for all the latest news and exclusives. A surprising detail has emerged regarding the preparations of a 90-Day Fiancé star as he prepares to reunite with his fiancée in the United States. In an exclusive sneak peek of the season premiere, Marissa, one of the featured participants, revealed that her fiancé, Edward, underwent an adult circumcision before arriving in the U.S. Marissa shared this news with colleagues, expressing surprise at the decision. She noted that Edward had expressed interest in the procedure since they first met, speculating that he may have done it subconsciously, perhaps viewing it as more culturally appropriate in the U.S. While initially suggesting the procedure was a matter of cultural consideration, Marissa later disclosed a more dramatic event concerning the surgery. She recounted that Edward experienced some pain during the procedure, but subsequently, the stitches came loose, causing his penis to rip open. This necessitated a return to the doctor for restitching. Marissa admitted that she was unsure of the exact motivation behind her lover's decision, but expressed happiness that he had proceeded with the surgery. The segment highlights the ongoing drama of the 90-Day Fiancé series, which follows international couples navigating cultural clashes and relationship hurdles during their initial visits to the U.S., with each couple facing a 90-day decision on their future. Get ready for the premiere of 90-Day Fiancé Season 12 on Sunday, May 10, featuring 7 new couples, including Catie and Josh Atkins. Ahead of the season launch, the new couple has revealed an unexpected complication regarding their engagement. Catie has confessed to having a spontaneous habit of making out with friends and even strangers, a behavior that is reportedly putting pressure on her fiancé, Josh, as their wedding approaches. Catie, a 26-year-old from Portland, Oregon, has lived as a rent-free digital nomad since 2022. She explains that she travels the world by caring for pets in exchange for accommodation, having visited 25 countries through pet-sitting gigs booked via trusted house-sitters. Described by TLC as a free-spirited Portlander with blunt honesty and OCD, Catie is also an 8-time marathoner. She admitted that, when she gets drunk, she has a strong urge to make out with everyone she knows. Josh Atkins, 30, hails from Cambridge, England, and is a web developer and photographer. He describes himself and Catie as contrasting, noting that while he loves her bold spirit, he struggles with the resulting chaos. Josh expressed concern, stating that he cannot envision marrying Catie if her habit continues. The couple became engaged on February 27, 2024, in Kalkan, Turkey, during one of their international travels, suggesting their relationship began after Catie started pet-sitting in Europe in late 2022. TLC is teasing the couple, hinting that Catie has dropped a bombshell weeks before the ceremony, revealing a desire for an open marriage that could jeopardize their future. Viewers familiar with previous open marriage storylines in the franchise are anticipating how this development will unfold in Season 12. Geoffrey Paschel has resurfaced in the public eye following his appearance on Netflix's Worst Ex Ever, specifically the Season 2 episode titled Primetime Predator. The docuseries featured Kristen Wilson Chapman, Geoffrey's ex-fiancé, who detailed allegations of domestic abuse and an attempted kidnapping in 2019, which resulted in Geoffrey's arrest and conviction in 2022. Geoffrey is currently serving an 18-year prison sentence. Kristen Chapman also revealed that Geoffrey had 4 ex-wives prior to meeting her, with Sabrina Grigsby being the second. Geoffrey's history includes a first marriage in 1995 that allegedly ended in an annulment. 3 years later, at age 21, he married Sabrina Grigsby. They had 2 sons, Paxton Kane and Dakota Vane. During Dakota's birth year, Geoffrey was sentenced to 30 months in prison for drug possession and served until 2003. Sabrina Grigsby is currently single and resides in Greenback, Tennessee, where her son Paxton married his high school sweetheart in 2021. Geoffrey also married Allison Moon in 2007, who testified against him during his trial. Sabrina Grigsby has maintained a close bond with both Allison Moon and Kristen Chapman, describing their relationship as sisterly. In 2015, Geoffrey married Brittany, with whom he had 2 sons, Kay Van Bain and Kajam Hain, the latter of whom passed away in March 2018 at a young age. Brittany is reported to live in Canada. Kristen Chapman later rekindled a relationship with her college ex, Corey, which led to her marriage in October 2019 and the birth of children. Meanwhile, Geoffrey remains married to Varia Melina, whom he met on the 90-Day Fiancé spin-off. Following the release of the Worst Ex Ever episode, Varia has taken to social media privacy. In a significant personal revelation, Jake Anderson confirmed his divorce from his wife, Jenna Anderson, during the Season 22 premiere of Deadliest Catch. Anderson announced the split after 17 years together and 13 years of marriage, citing several factors as the cause. He stated that increased time spent on crab fishing, the need to support 3 children with school and medical expenses, and his unemployment were major contributing elements to the decision to separate. Following the announcement, Anderson consulted with a lawyer regarding his boat, the Titan Explorer. The attorney advised him against further investment in his ownership interest, warning that it could become an asset requiring division in a legal case. Anderson transitioned to captaining the Cornelia Marie, a boat previously owned by Phil Harris, a vessel he had worked on in his earlier career. He noted that his early years were challenging, including receiving constant criticism. However, the transition was not without immediate challenges. Anderson discovered the Cornelia Marie required significant repairs, including a generator replacement. During this period, he took on a new role as a deckhand aboard Rick Shelford's Aleutian Lady, a position he had not held in 11 years. Following a successful catch aboard the Aleutian Lady, Jake learned that the Cornelia Marie was ready to sail again, returning him to the captain's seat. The split between Jake and Jenna occurred 8 months prior to the episode's filming in fall 2025. The couple shares 3 children: Aiden, born in January 2015, Cadence, born in June 2017, and Luca, born in March 2020. The fallout from this separation is set to continue playing out throughout Season 22 of Deadliest Catch, which is scheduled to premiere on May 8 on the Discovery Channel.